Okay, you guys, we are back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about Megyn Kelly facing major backlash for saying that she wants all Haitians to be deported back to their country and she doesn't want them in her country, right? No. I want you guys to be on the same speed that I'm on. So I'm going to play a snippet of this clip for you guys, and then I'll get back with the rest of my commentary.
Hence the word temporary, but under the law, the designation can be extended before the designation expires, before the terms expire. The Obama admin granting Haitians TPS in 2010 due to the country's devastating earthquake, Syrians receiving it in 2012 because of the country's civil war. I mean, cry me a river, we have our own problems. TPS for both countries extended multiple times. And look, this has been going on for over a dozen years. Go home. Get out. We know our country's better than yours. That's because we filled it with our work ethic and our culture and our values. You being here only dilutes it for us, those who built it and live it. And half of you people, more than half of you, won't assimilate. We don't want you. We don't care if you're offended. Get out. Go home. Go back to fucking Haiti. Sorry. I'm thinking about our friends in Ohio who've been dealing with these TPS Haitians for years now, who are drunk driving all over their towns and killing people. This is the whole cats and dogs thing. Like they don't want to live like Americans live. And this was supposed to be it was supposed to be temporary help. And it's turned into another backdoor way of allowing someone permanent residency here. And they take advantage of all of our public services and our systems, and they're not respectful in many cases of their neighbors. It's like it had to end. And the libs held on and said, no. They accused the Trump administration of being racist in both cases. And Trump, to his credit, dug in. And last year, they sought to end TPS for both countries. No more Syrians. Sorry. It's not working out. No more Haitians. It's been 16 years. I'm sorry, but you're...
So guys, ever since that segment, Megyn Kelly has been getting dragged and she has been dubbed to be a racist. Not the first time, but every time she speaks on the Black community. Now, Megyn Kelly could very well be racist. However, this is my point. Why is it that it is okay for Black American content creators to tear down Jamaicans, Ghanaians, Nigerians, or anyone from the Caribbean and Africa in general? There are literally Black American content creators who builds their entire platform on tearing down the Black community outside of Black Americans, saying that these people have no morals, they're violent, they're aggressive, they have no values. But we do see that what they're saying, it's not true, because while they're pointing fingers at Jamaicans, Nigerians, Ghanaians, South Africans, they have the same behavior too. No matter where you go, the same things happen. White people do the same thing. Mexicans, Italians, we all do the same, good and evil, right? So, why is it that it is okay for Black American content creators to dedicate their platforms to tear down other Black people outside of Black Americans, saying the same thing that Megyn Kelly is now saying, and those Black Americans are not dubbed as racist, but if Megyn Kelly says it, she's hateful, she's racist, and she doesn't like black people. I believe it is unfair. I believe we're not being logical, and I believe we're being greatly dishonest, because how can we be pointing fingers at Megyn Kelly saying what other black American content creators have been long saying, have dedicated their platforms to say repeatedly every single day, but it's not okay for Megyn Kelly to say it. I find that to be hypocritical. And now we even have South Africans who are chasing any other black nationals out of their country. If you're a Jamaican, South Africans are coming to you, letting you know you have by June 8th to leave their country. And they're telling you that date has passed, so you're gonna be a dead person. Where's the uproar on that? They're attacking Nigerians, they're stealing Nigerians' home and businesses that they bought in South Africa. They're doing it to Jamaicans, they're doing it to Ghanaians, but then everyone remains tight-lipped, right? Because it's okay for us to hate on each other, hate amongst ourselves, attack each other, attack each other's business, attack each other's home. But if Megyn Kelly does it, she is racist. I find these discussions and these attacks against Megyn Kelly to be hypocritical and extremely uncalled for. If you're gonna call out someone for speaking on Asians, why not call out everyone? Why not point fingers at everyone who is doing it? And the thing is that I've seen this behavior before. You guys did the same thing to Nicki Minaj. You guys voted for Trump, and you said it is okay because you guys are Americans, but Nikki is from the Caribbean, so it's not okay for her to be a Trump supporter. But when it was revealed that Chile was a Trump supporter too, you guys said Chile is an American, so it is okay. So, like, for me, that is not making any sense, because the first thing is, people are people no matter where you go. And there seems to be a new fever going on, and the new fever is people want people out of their country. Jamaicans do not want anyone to be deported into their country, whether they're black, pink, purple, white, or blue. Are Jamaicans getting dragged to be racist and hypocritical? No. And who loves to visit other people's home and make other people's home their home beside an Israeli? A Jamaican. But at the same time, Jamaicans do not want anyone in Jamaica, and namely deportee. They have a very strong feeling about people getting deported to Jamaica. But at the same time, you'll have Jamaicans who commits a crime in Jamaica, and they use America as their backyard to hide, start a new life, and they go there not being peaceful, joining gangs, committing crimes, and I've never seen Americans protesting saying that they want Jamaicans out of their country and Jamaicans should not be allowed back in their country. But now we have Jamaicans who are saying they don't want Americans in their country. And that's the level of hypocrisy that is going on. I believe that outrage should be across the board and not specific to color, because what Megyn Kelly is saying, it is being said by Black Americans, and those Black Americans, they have a huge platform. So not because Megyn Kelly is white it doesn't mean that she's not entitled to the same opinion. I think that we are being very hypocritical on this debate and on this discussion. Megyn Kelly is an American first and everything else after, and she does have a say with what she thinks is right and what she thinks is wrong for her country and her people in general. There were a group of Haitians that came to Jamaica a few days ago. We sent them back. There were Jamaicans who were saying, let them stay. And there were Jamaicans who were saying, we don't want them here because they're violent and they are aggressive. So why there's no outrage about that? But because Megyn Kelly is white, if she says it, she's racist. But black people can say the very same thing. That's definitely not okay. But are we gonna speak the truth on that? Only 1% of us may be vocal and be honest about it. And I say, leave Megyn Kelly alone. She's entitled to her opinion equally like the black content creators who are saying the very same thing, even harsher than how she's saying it. That's just my 2 cents on the entire matter. Peace.